Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Gina Malvania and I'm here today to present about my final project. So now let's get started. Alright, so in the previous group, I made, or actually my group made, a reading assessment. However, because for the final project, I have to add one more skill, productive skill. I add in here writing skills. And it's still, this assessment is intended for ninth grade junior high school students in Indonesia with a total test item 15 in the form of multiple choices, short answer, and also essay. All right, so previously there are only one ATP that divided into several questions indicator and represent three cognitive level, understand, apply, and also analyze. There was 10 test items. And then I decide to add writing skills assessment, and therefore I need to add one more ATP. Here, students will be able to implement the language use and structure of descriptive text to create a short descriptive text related to real-life context critically, correctly, and creatively. So here, students are required to implement their knowledge about descriptive text to create a short descriptive text. Therefore, the questions indicator in divided into five, but still represent three cognitive level, which are understand, apply, and also create. Here, students have to identify verbs and adjective. It's like recalling their memory about the knowledge of a descriptive text, and then also observe the photos. And after observe the photo of still about the place, they have to create a descriptive sentences. The descriptive sentences will be used in the making process of descriptive text and also the outline. All right, so here we come at the first revisions from this assessment. First of all, there are several revisions on the text because I just think that this text have several grammatical errors and also ineffective sentences and also conclusions problem. So there's no clear conclusions from this text. Therefore, I revise several grammatical errors like always here, before is also always, and then which combine architectural design of classic, simple, and elegant touches. I revised the grammar and also the ineffective sentences here. And some cafes in kayu tangan that are popular are it still have the same reasons because of grammatical errors and also the ineffective sentences. But in this case, for example, some cafes in kayu tangan that are popular, at first the example mentioned about four cafe, but I decided to divide it into three sentences. So the first sentence is just about kios merah and kopi hamur Mbah Dut. And then for the second sentences, is specify on Kokopitiam, and the last is still about Lafayette Cafe and Eatery. This is the revision aims to clarify, and because the Kokopitiam here is gonna be questions down there, so I think I need to add more informations about Kokopitiam. And the previous text is have like a bit misunderstanding because actually Kokopitiam doesn't have like fully Malaysian designs, but the combinations of Malaysian's design, Indonesian, and also Chinese culture in the design. That's why I revised this text. And then it's still about the grammatical errors and the ineffective. And here, additionally, and until historical significance. At first, there are three until four sentences that doesn't clarify that it is a conclusions. That's why I revised that. I compile all of the informations and create a conclusions sentences here. So the audiences will focus after reading all of the informations about the descriptive text test taker or audiences can read the moral value or the value after read all of the informations that we have to preserve, and that's it. And since now it hasn't become an iconic symbol, is the conclusions. Here is the conclusion sentence. Before that, or the previous text doesn't have this. That's why I revised this. And then for the multiple choices, there are four test item, and I still hold on the four test items. But I just reorganized the test items. So number two move to number three move to number two move to number four, and number four move to number three. This rearrangement is happen, or I do this rearrangement because at first it was just like not in a chronological order. So when test taker answer number one, I want the test taker to read the first paragraph, and then when they want to answer number two, they still read about the first paragraph, and questions number three and four, they read the second paragraph. So they will do the task and answer the questions in a chronological order. So they don't have to read over and over about the text, because they only like have to read it once and they can answer the questions chronologically. Okay, and then this test item number two, the phrase "will maintain to this day" has a similar meaning with. At first, it was just reversed to, so has a similar meaning with is not in here. It just reversed to, and I just think that reverse to can be misunderstood by the students. Students can think that this question is talking about the synonym of words or the intention of the word "well maintained." That's why, because I want the students to show the similar or expand their knowledge about the similar words about well maintained or some phrases, then I reverse to into has a similar meaning with. To clarify that the objective of this test item is to let students know synonyms or similar meanings of a phrases. And then for the short answer, there's still three test items, but I revised one test items. The last test item, where is the most suitable cafe for tourists that want to vibe the combinations of Malaysian, Indonesian, and Chinese design. So at first it was just, where is the most suitable cafe for, or where's the cafe that Malaysian people are interested to go on that cafe? And the previous text only mentioned that Kokopitiam has Malaysian's design, and I just think that the questions and the text is not aligned at all. Students can answer that questions subjectively or just like as what they prefer, and that's why I revised the text first to mention about more informations about Kokopitiam, the designs, and clarify that the design is not just Malaysian design, but also the combinations of Malaysian, Indonesian, and Chinese design. That's why after I revised the text, I revised these questions into this to let students think more critically. So, what is the most suitable cafe? They will read the information. Oh, most people who likes Peranakan will go to Kokopitiam. So I think the suitable cafe for students to feel the vibes of Malaysian, Indonesian, Chinese, or Peranakan touch is in here. That's why I revised this. And for the essay section, I don't do revisions at all, because I think that this test items is all of these test item has already aligned with the ITB. And then for the writing test, but before I discuss or present about the writing test, I would like to present about the AI result about writing test. So I generate by ChatGPT to create 5 until 10 test items. Here is my prompt. So I share the previous text before I revise this. This is the text. And then I asked the ChatGPT to create 5 until 10 questions for 9th grade students in Indonesia to assess their writing skills. And I told the ChatGPT the output of this assessment is to develop or create the descriptive text. And the test should include 3 cognitive levels, from level 1 until level 3. So from knowledge or understanding until creating. And then the result present well about the cognitive level. However, the test item I considered is it not so aligned with the ATP, and also it's just not built. The test item is not built to create a or ease the students in creating the full text descriptive text like this. The first test items I remove these questions or test item because this questions is already at the beginning test items on the reading sections. And then for the number two, identify three adjectives used. I decide to use this test item as an inspirations, but to align with the ATP, decide to add more instructions, so not only adjectives, but also main verb and the topic sentences. Because I want the students to remember the knowledge about descriptive text. And I think adjectives not enough. So I decide to add more. And then these attractions, I remove these questions because I want the students to look for the attractions in other activities. And then for the level two applications, there are four questions. Three questions have the similar activity when the students have to create a descriptive text. But at first, it was specified about the place about the attractions, and about the physical appearance. And I decide to revise all of these three questions into one questions because we have like shorter time in conducting this test, so only one questions, but before that students have to make three sentences per each, and I decide to compile this into one questions, but they have to create five descriptive sentences. And the last about applications, number five, in creating topic sentence, I decide to use this test item and add more stem and create more activity. So the topic sentences, not only one. Student doesn't have to create only one, but two topic sentences and also the conclusions. In order to help them creating outline, that the outline will use for the descriptive text. And the last about creating, here, level three, students write a full descriptive text. So number eight, I removed these questions because it was too much wasting time and doesn't align with the IETP. I want the students to create a shorter descriptive text. So here I compiled the activities, and the inspiration is from this number nine. So the students doesn't have to create eight and until 12 sentences, but each paragraph should create five until seven sentences. Also similar with this one, but I don't want the students to create a paragraph first and then again full descriptive text. I want them to directly create a descriptive text from the outline from the descriptive sentences. All right, so now we go back to the test item about writing. First on the number 11, because I want the students to remember or recalling memory about the knowledge of descriptive text. Here, the students have to identify main verb, topic sentences, and then also the adjective from the text here, first paragraph of the text, and put all of the informations into the table here. I add on the example so the students will have a guidance to do the task. And then for the number 12 and 13, after they remember or recalling the memory about the knowledge of descriptive text, now they have to apply the knowledge. So first of all, they have to observe these three pictures. So the students have to develop their idea. Is it they will observe from the physical appearance or from the activities or for anyone else? For anything else, sorry. So there's no limitations about the imaginations. And after they are observing about the pictures, they will continue the activity into full, create descriptive sentences from the object. So here I also add the example. One of the example is like, they found a homemade ice cream here in one of the menu. Then they will create the homemade ice cream into a descriptive sentences such as, Homemade ice cream are delicious, are looking delicious, are having several flavors like this. I also add an example of white window here. So I want the students, or the aims of these test specifications is to ease the students in creating the descriptive text, full text. That's why the previous activities is to create a descriptive sentences, which this descriptive sentences will be used in the descriptive text. And then for the test item number 14, here students have to make the outline. All right. Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you about why is it Kios Merah? Because previously in the text, in the reading passage, Kios Merah has mentioned it once. And I want the students to still have connections or link. So after the topic is about kayu tangan, they will know about kios merah as one of the part of kayu tangan. Here, so after they recalling the memory about the knowledge of topic sentences on the test item number 11, they will create the topic sentences, but using the information from kios merah. Okay, and then for the last test item number 15, it was a revisions from test item number 9. Like what I said before, students have to create a short descriptive text. So because the time is shorter, they only need to write a short descriptive text using the outline that they have made and the descriptive sentences that they have made. Here I also add a guidance about what should they put on the descriptive text. And I give like the tips and a guidance so that all of those activity that they have done or the output of the activity that they have done will be used or can be used in the creating process of descriptive tags. And here I also add more scoring rubric because all of the activity has like different point, different scoring. So I revised the scoring rubric a lot. Here are multiple choices. I decide to this multiple choices only have one score amount for each question. So there will be in total 4. And for the short answer, I decide to revise into only 3 maximum score for each sentences, sorry, for each test items. So the total will be 9. And for the essay of reading task, there will be 9 point as the maximum score, and for the total, because there are three questions, there will be 27. So the total amount of the reading assessment is 40. And because the productive skills, I think students are required more skills or use their skills a lot in productive skills. I give more amount for the productive skills, which are 60. 60 divided into this. So for the questions number 11 about observe and classify verbs, because it just remember or recalling their memory, the maximum score is 5. And for the test item number 12 and 13, about observing a picture, selecting an object, and creating a descriptive sentences, there will be maximum score of 15 points. And each of the score, I also add the descriptions of their output. And also the outline task, the maximum scores will be 10. Why I do or why I put the outline is I have a fewer score than the descriptive text because I think each students have different critical thinking and creativity and choosing the objects. And after they can choose, I think they will get more easier while doing the outline. So the outline task, I consider that it is more easier because they have known what they have to read because they have seen the interesting object from the previous activities. And the last is of course the full text descriptive task. There will be 30 points as the maximum scores, and here students still have to make a short descriptive text because I just think that this assessment will be done in a one time, so students have to do the reading task and then the writing task. So I consider the practicality of time allocations. Here are the references from the picture, and now we move on into the test, link test. So here I create a Google form. Why Google form? Even though Google form is a bit monotone, I decided to use Google form because I think, and recently I just found this platform that is suitable to create a lot of type of tests. Actually, I found a lot of platform, but a lot of platform is required and kind of not really affordable price or cost, and it doesn't avail yet on our country. So yeah, I decide to use Google Form because Google Form can provide, or we can provide multiple choices test here, and short essay, and also the essay. Here I also add the maximum score that they will get in each section or each test items. Here are the first section. So the first sections will be about the reading assessment, and the second is about writing assessment. So to do the writing assessment, they have to open up this link. So this link is about the writing assessment that we found here, number 11 until number 15. And when they open up the link, they will force to copy the document. So they will do the copy document like this. And they will fulfill these test items one by one. So each student have one document or one file. Here they have to fulfill the name, the identity, and also do the task. And for the task, they can directly put the answers in here this, like this. And after they done with the assessment, they can download the files here, download PDF, and then they just submit it on the Google form here. So they have to submit it, their file here. And if they do not submit it, this test cannot be done. So they have to finish this test by completing all of the reading tasks above, and also put the works or put the file of writing assessment here. All right, so now that's all from me. I hope my explanations is clear, and thank you so much for watching. And then wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.